Have you ever felt a man's eyes linger on you, only for him to look away the moment you notice? Have you ever sensed love in his presence, an energy you can't deny, yet his actions tell you the opposite? It's one of the cruelest paradoxes. He loves you, but he's terrified to show it. And if you've ever been caught in the labyrinth of an avoidant man's heart, you know the confusion. You feel his soul reaching for you in one moment, then retreating behind walls the next. He holds you close one day, then withdraws into silence the next. You're left asking, was it real, or was it all in my imagination? But let me tell you this, his fear does not mean he doesn't love you. It means he loves you more deeply than he knows how to handle. His fear is the shadow side of his love. An avoidant man loves from the unconscious. His love is real, but buried beneath layers of fear, defense, and self-preservation. To see his love, you must learn to read the signs, not in what he says, but in what his soul reveals despite him. His silence speaks louder than words. An avoidant man may not shower you with declarations of love. His silence is not absence, it is protection. When he goes quiet after a deep moment with you, it's not indifference, it's overwhelm. He retreats not because he doesn't care, but because caring terrifies him. He fears saying, "I love you," because those words bind him to a vulnerability he doesn't yet trust himself to hold. His silence is the trembling of someone who feels too much but has no language safe enough to release it. He watches you when you're not looking. Notice his eyes. The avoidant man often reveals his love in the moments he thinks you won't notice. He studies your face, your gestures, the way your laugh fills the room. He memorizes you. And when your eyes catch his, he looks away, ashamed of being caught in his desire. Jung said that the shadow contains all the parts of ourselves we fear to express. His gaze is his shadow leaking through. The eyes betray the soul, even when the lips stay sealed. He creates distance after intimacy. This is the most painful paradox of the avoidant. The closer you get, the more he pulls away. The moment after a deep conversation, a tender night, or a shared vulnerability, he disappears. Not because he didn't feel it, but because he did. Intimacy awakens in him the terrifying possibility of loss, rejection, abandonment. He convinces himself that pulling away protects him from pain. Yet in reality, the distance is his confession. You matter enough to scare me. His actions contradict his words. He may tell you he doesn't want a relationship, that he's not ready, that he can't give you what you deserve. And yet, he keeps showing up. He finds excuses to see you. He does small things for you without being asked. He pays attention to details, your favorite drink, your childhood stories, the way you like your coffee. This contradiction is not manipulation. It is inner warfare. His conscious mind says, stay safe. His unconscious love says, don't let her go. He lets you see behind the mask. An avoidant man lives behind masks, the strong one, the distant one, the untouchable one. But if he loves you, you'll notice rare cracks. He'll tell you things he hasn't told anyone. He'll share fragments of his childhood, his struggles, his shame. These moments may be fleeting, but they are sacred. He does not let just anyone pass the gates. If he reveals even a sliver of his inner world, it is because he trusts you more than he admits. His jealousy appears in subtle ways. He may never admit it outright, but watch how he reacts when other men are around you. Does he become unusually quiet, restless, or critical? Does he dismiss your male friends or tease you about them? Avoidants hate the feeling of competition because it threatens the one thing they fear most, losing control. His jealousy is not loud or obvious. It's subtle, but it's there. It's the shadow side of his love, the proof that his heart is not indifferent. He comes back, even after disappearing. Perhaps the most undeniable sign, no matter how many times he pulls away, he returns. Days of silence, weeks of distance, and then a message, a call, a sudden reappearance in your life. Why? Because love pulls him back. He tries to run from it, but the thread between you is too strong. His heart betrays his fear, and though he may never say the words, his return is his confession. I can't stay away from you. So, to understand his fear, you must see the wound beneath it. Avoidants often grew up in environments where love was unsafe, where affection meant strings attached, or where vulnerability was punished. They learned that to need someone is to risk being hurt. So they built walls. They learned to survive by shutting down the very part of themselves that longed for connection. Now, when he meets a woman who awakens his heart, he feels two opposite forces. One pulls him toward you with undeniable love. The other drags him back into the fortress of self-protection. He is torn between the longing of his soul and the fears of his wounded inner child. Jung believed that we are driven by opposites, by the tension between desire and fear, love and shadow. The avoidant man embodies this tension. Loving you is not the problem. Showing it is. The question isn't only whether he loves you, he does. The question is, can he love you in a way that is safe for you? Because loving an avoidant man often means living in uncertainty. It means seeing glimpses of his heart, but never the full embrace. It means knowing the love is real, but hidden beneath layers he may never dismantle. And this is where your soul's choice comes in. Do you wait, hoping he finds the courage to show you what he feels? Or do you honor your own need for love that is free, open, consistent? Neither choice is wrong, but both demand honesty. Perhaps the deeper truth is this: his fear is not only his, it is a mirror for yours. The avoidant man forces you to confront your own longing, your own patience, your own boundaries. He awakens in you the part that craves certainty, but must learn that real love is never about possession, it's about presence. Sometimes the avoidant man is not meant to be your forever. Sometimes he is meant to awaken your clarity, to teach you what you will and will not accept. Sometimes he is the storm that reminds you how much you deserve a safe harbor. But sometimes, if he chooses to confront his shadows, he can become that safe harbor himself. For love, as Jung taught, is the great alchemy. It transforms not just the beloved, but the lover. So yes, he loves you. He's just terrified to show it. His silence, his distance, his contradictions aren't the absence of love, but the weight of a love he doesn't yet know how to carry. You cannot heal him or tear down his walls, but you can face the truth. Love may exist even when it hides. The choice is yours, to accept hidden love or wait for a love brave enough to be seen. Jung said the meeting of two souls transforms them both. If you've loved an avoidant man, you have been changed, and perhaps that change was the real purpose. If this message spoke to you, share your story below.